Blog Talk Radio.
Stevie B's Media Production is a part of the Shellcaster Network.
Stevie B Media Production presents Acappella Gospel Music Blast with your host, Stevie B. Playing your favorite acapella music from the world's greatest acapella artists. Sit back, relax, and listen to the sweet sound of voices. We're flying at 30,000 feet, and you're riding with Stevie B. Stevie B is on the radio. You can call into the live show, 713-955-0508, or email us, butlersteve1009@yahoo.com. Contact us. Let us know who's riding with Stevie B on the blast tonight. This is the Acappella Gospel Music Blast, and you're listening to Stevie B.
This radio show is the 2018 nominee for the NACAMA, the National Academy Christian Acapella Music Artist Award. This radio show is being broadcast from Stevie B Media Production at the Carolina Studio in the great state of North Carolina. This is Stevie B, and I'm the Blaster Master of Acapella Gospel Music. And according to the late Vaughn, the General Connor from Dayton, Ohio, she says Stevie B is the hardest working Christian DJ in the world today. May the good Lord have mercy on our soul. I have a recent quote from my interview with, he says, Jesse Marab from Straight Company. We had him on the broadcast. Well, he's been on the show a couple of times. He was on the show as the producer with Divine Experience out of Tampa, Florida. He was on there with one of the lead vocalists. Brandon P.K. Smith was on that show as well. We had a great time. Listen to this quote from me. He says, I really appreciate this quote. He said, my radio voice, my energy, my creativity is refreshing, and nobody does it better because nobody's going to outwork me. I also have a recent quote from the interview I did with Thurman Meadows from Temple, Texas. He was on the broadcast. He said, Stevie B is the hardest working man in acapella Christian music. That's what they say, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you what they said. Also, a quote from my dear brother, the late Irvin C. Jackson from Wesley Chapel, Florida. He's been coming on the show when he was still with us. He was come on the show at least once a month because he was debuting so much new music. So I really appreciate this quote from the late Irvin C. Jackson. He said, Stevie B, the greatest and the hardest working man. He said, I consider you to be the lighthouse of acapella gospel music. I certainly appreciate that quote from the late Irvin C. Jackson. Also a quote from Mr. Ooh-wee himself, Dorian Paul from Houston, Texas. He's been on the broadcast a couple of times. He said, Stevie B, we need you. We need you, Doc. Don't you go nowhere because we need you. Also, a quote from my dear brother, Jeremy Roberts from Ayette, Virginia. We interviewed Jeremy on the broadcast a few times on the broadcast. He said, Stevie B is the hardest working man on the radio, period. That's what he said, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you what they said. Also, a quote from my dear brother Anthony Blunt. He's the radio host for the Gospel Train that airs on Sunday morning on 94.7 FM, WWBC 1510 AM in Rockledge, Florida. He said the same thing during our interview on his radio show. So it must be some truth to it. Also, a recent quote from Kenneth Ray. He's with the acapella group Made New Acapella Ensemble out of Louisville, Kentucky. And he was on the broadcast here a few months ago. He said, Stevie B is the hardest working brother in acapella music on the ones and twos. Certainly appreciate that quote from Kenneth Ray. Also a quote from the comedian Tim Pridgen right here in Fayetteville, North Carolina for the year 2022. We're starting to have comedians interview the comedians on the broadcast. He said, I really like this quote from comedian Tim Pridgen. He said, There are many great Stevies in the world, like Stevie Wonder that made nothing but classics in the music game. But you also need to know my guy that's killing the radio game, my guy, Stevie B. And I have a quote from this last quote I have from Brother Ali Ezel from Fayetteville, North Carolina. He says Stevie B is the mouth of acapella gospel music. I like that.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
But you can't be the blaster master if you're not dropping any bombs on your radio show. Okay, let me get this big iron bird on up off the ground. I rubbed my two little coins together and bought me an airplane. Ladies and gentlemen, we are taking back Friday night for the Lord. Oh, yes, we are. For the next 2 hours, I'm going to play some of your favorite acapella gospel songs from such artists as Straight Company, Acapella, Dorian Paul, of course, and many, many more. I want to hear from our listeners tonight. You can give me a call to the live show at 713-955-0508, or you can type in your search bar, send your emails, rather, to butlersteve1009 at yahoo.com. Let me know who's riding with me on the blast tonight. I'm trying to lift up your spirits with these inspirational songs on a Friday night. That's right. It's Friday night, and Stevie B is playing acapella gospel music. So turn up your spiritual ear. Now, I want to make a correction here. I've been telling people, I've been on the air since 2016, and I just found out. I just found out that because I've been telling people all this time to call into the live show if they want to talk to me, and they can still do that if that's what you choose to do. That phone number I gave you, that is correct. But what happens normally when most people call in, if they don't want to talk to me, they're listening through their cell phones. And if a call comes in on your cell phones, you're liable to drop the show or get disconnected to the show because of the call that comes in, depending on what kind of phone you got. So what I want to suggest to you now, if you're not calling into the show to talk to me, just don't call into the show. What you need to do is either use the Blog Talk Radio link, www.blogtalkradio.com/Gospel Light Radio Show. You would either use that link or, and see, this is what I haven't been telling people because I just found out myself. You can go to the Blog Talk Radio website. Go to the Blog Talk Radio website and hit the button that says live. It's right there on the left-hand side of your computer screen. It's live. It's the first heading that's there. It's just live. Hit that live button there, or heading there, and it will take you to the live episodes that are currently going on Blog Talk Radio, because my show is not the only show that's being aired live on Blog Talk Radio on a Friday night. So what you're going to see on that Blog Talk Radio page, you're going to see my show as well as other shows that are currently going live now on Blog Talk Radio. So my show is normally on the first or the second page of that website on Blog Talk Radio. You'll see my advertisement there. I'm in a nice black suit with a nice black and white polka dot tie, and you'll see the 3 shows that we're producing here on the Stevie B's Media Production. You can't miss my advertisement there on Blog Talk Radio. And that's some information I needed to update with my listeners, just to let them know you don't have to call into the show directly unless you just call in to talk to me. But if that's not why you're calling into the show, if you're just calling in to listen, then I want to encourage you just to go to the Blog Talk Radio site. That way your cell phones don't get tied up because of you listening to my show on the air and you're not receiving your incoming calls, or you want to make outgoing calls, or whatever the case may be. Okay? So that's just some information I wanted to update you with. And what I did, I updated all of my advertisements now. So everything that I post on social media has that information on it right now. So I just wanted to make that announcement here on the air. Now, on tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, I'm counting down my top 20 acapella gospel songs for the month of May. And I will be featuring on the show tonight. The only features I'll be having on the show is my Funny Bones, because you know I love those comedians, and my song of the week. And I won't be doing any shout-outs on the show tonight due to my time restraints, and I won't be doing my monthly triple spin like I always do, and I won't be doing my old 100s due to my time restraints. I'm trying to get to the end of this show by 11 p.m. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't, but it's all good, because if I go over time, you can always, wherever you're getting your favorite podcast from, just pull up the show, and you'll be able to listen to the show in its entirety, all right? So you got Stevie B loose in the booth on the ones and twos. So let's get into the music, the sweet sounds of voices.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I have another announcement that I need to make during the course of the show. If you are an artist, or their producers, or even comedians have been interviewed on the show, I will tell you what episodes they will appear on. So you can go back and listen to those previous episodes. If I did a recorded version of that particular live show here on Blog Talk Radio, I will also tell you what episode on those recorded version shows you can listen to as well. On a few nights ago, I went to Amazon Music, and I saw that they had all my recorded version shows on Amazon Music. So what I did, I went to my Instagram. I have two Instagram accounts there. T454545 is one of them, and I think Stevie B 123456 is the other. And I posted all of those recorded version shows on my dashboard there on Instagram. So if you see those particular shows there you want to listen to, just click on it, and it'll take you to the recorded version show. You can listen to it right there from my Instagram account, okay? So I just wanted to update you on that information. Also, let's see, if you haven't heard any of my recorded version shows, that's what I want to remind you. If you have never heard any of those recorded version shows, all that is I recorded the live show over again, but I took my voice out of the show. Now, some people say that's a blessing. I don't know, but that's just what they say. And the sound quality is excellent. It's in beta hi-fi, so you will love what you're hearing on my recorded version shows. It's the same show that the live show on Blog Talk Radio, same playlist. Everything's the same. It's just that I took my voice out of that show. Okay, so you just have to search wherever you're getting your favorite podcast from. Just search for Stevie B Media Production. You'll see all of the shows that we're producing here under Stevie B's Media Production. All right. Now, my upcoming events.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
We have some upcoming events we want to make you aware of on the 27th of this month. That'll be next Friday night. My special guest is George G. from Chicago, Illinois. He'll be debuting 2 new singles on the broadcast. And if you've been listening to this show for some time, you know that the late Irvin C. Jackson from Wesley Chapel, Florida, had that slot every 4th Friday of the month. He would come on the show because he was releasing so much music. So George G. has agreed to take that slot over for Irvin C. Jackson. And it's ironic that George G. is the one that's doing it, because George G. told me that Irvin C. Jackson was his professor, one of his professors. So that's just something I'm glad that he had a relationship with him. I just think that's so appropriate that he would be the one to take that slot for Irvin C. Jackson. So George G. has a great catalog of music, and he's going to be releasing some new music on this broadcast every 4th Friday of the month. So we're looking forward to having George G. on the broadcast. And then on June the 3rd, the Recovering Angels from Washington, D.C. will be my special guest on the broadcast. And then on June the 10th, my special guest in the Story Glory segment will be Seaburn Branch from Coldwater, Mississippi. Looking forward to talking to Seaburn on the broadcast. And then on June the 24th, I'll be debuting some new music from George G. Like I said, he just took Irvin C. Jackson's slot from Chicago, Illinois. And then on July the 1st. Now, I'm not sure about that July the 1st date because there's something else going on that I'm going to tell you about here in a few minutes. But we'll see how that's going to work out depending on what else happens. But on from July to October now, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me now. Excuse me. From July to October, the Acappella Experience Concert Tour kicks off in Atlanta, Georgia on July the 2nd. That's why I said I don't know about that July the 1st show because I don't even know if I'm going to be here or not, but we'll see. And the headliners of that concert will be Rain, Realizing an Innate Need from St. Petersburg, Florida, and Vision from Houston, Texas. And yours truly, Stevie B, will be the MC of those concert tours. Now, on July the 17th, the concert tour will be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And this will be an 8-city concert tour. And the remaining cities are Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Los Angeles, California, Chicago, Illinois, Fayetteville, North Carolina. And the remaining dates will be announced at a later time. So that's what we got kicking off here in July. Looking forward to that Acappella Experience Concert Tour. And then on July the 22nd, my special guest is J.T. Emerson from the Acappella group Exodus out of Reseda, California. And on November the 24th through the 27th, the 2022 Christian Acappella Music Artists Festival and Awards will be located at the Hyatt Regency in Jacksonville Riverfront Hotel. That address is 225 East Coastline Drive in Jacksonville, Florida. And that will be 3 days of the greatest Acappella gospel music artists, groups, and choruses at that award festival show. And the tickets will go on sale in mid-June, and the hotel reservations can be made immediately. So you can call the hotel at 855-516-1096.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
So who's on the playlist tonight? We have some new singles from Anthony Tony Carter and Lisa Rebels. And Anthony's from Chi-Town, Chicago, Illinois, and Lisa Rebels out of Memphis, Tennessee. Straight Company out of Louisville, Kentucky. Teray Mack from Jacksonville, Florida. Monte Cuba out of Houston, Texas. Divine Spirits out of Tampa, Florida. And Shady Kakaris out of Houston, Texas, and many, many more.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
On tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, I'm counting down my top 20 Acappella gospel songs for the month of May. Enjoy the ride on the blast tonight. Stevie B is on the air. Enjoy the show.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
You're in the mix with Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acappella Gospel Music. Number 20.
Well, in my 20th slot for 15 weeks is Divine Experience out of Tampa, Florida. Their new single, Never Going Back. You're going to love this song. This exclusive interview with one of the lead vocalists of that group, Brandon P.K. Smith, and the producer, Jesse Morale. He says from Straight Company. You're going to love my number 20 song by Divine Experience. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 20.
I'll never go back down, no way. No way, no way, no way. Never, no way. I'm never looking back over my shoulders. No, 'cause the Lord has brought me out, yeah. Forever grateful to Him. Yeah.
The sun goes down and the night is come. Hey, this is Brad MacArthur, and don't forget to check out the album Life in Music, along with Dwayne Pugh. You are now listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 19.
Rolling down my 19 slot for 73 weeks is the Melody Airs out of Houston, Texas. Their single, My Prayer, from their 2000 album, Looking Unto Jesus. And this album was produced by the late Johnny Wilder Jr. An exclusive interview with one of the lead vocalists for this group, Frank Melton III, episode 99. I also did a recorded version of that live show, episode number 26. And you can only hear my recorded version shows on iHeartRadio, on Deezer, and also on Amazon Music. Enjoy my number 19 song by the Melody Airs. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 19.
King of kings and Lord of lords, He will hear your praise.
Hey, this is Dorian Paul, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Ooh, wait.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 18.
Rolling down my 18 slot for 73 weeks is NACAMA Rebels out of Memphis, Tennessee. Her new single, I Know. I just love this song, her 2020 album, Stronghold. And we debuted that album here on this broadcast, episode 179. And the producer, Lewis Cooper, was also on that broadcast from the Zell Records. And we just had a great time on that show. And also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 38. Enjoy my number 18 song by NACAMA Rebels. You guys, Stevie B, on the ones and twos.
Number 18.
I don't know why my storm seems so tough at times, and I don't even know why I feel I'm losing my mind, and yet I know he's always there for me, and still I know he'll always care for me, and more I know he'll always comfort me. I don't have any doubts, I know. I don't know why this world is so full of sin, and I don't even know why my God would put up with it, and yet I know he's always there for me, and still I know he'll always care for me, and more I know he'll always comfort me. I don't have any doubts, I know, and yet I know he's always there for me, and still I know he'll always care for me, and more I know he'll always comfort me. I don't have any doubts, I know. I don't know why we choose to carry these loads,
What's going on, everybody? It's your brother in Christ, Cornelius the Strong Edwards, all the way from Galveston, Texas, better known as Paradise Island. And you're now listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Enjoy and be blessed in God's endless mercy. Agape. Strong.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Spinning on the ones and twos, it's Stevie B, the Blasta Massa of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 17.
Holding down my 17th slot for 73 weeks. It's NACAMA chorus out of Rogersville, Alabama. Their single, Be Encouraged, from that 2017 album, We're Not From Here. Now, we debuted that album here on this broadcast. Episode 23. Also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. It's episode number 9. Also did a marathon show for Committed. Done quite a bit of work here with Committed. Episode number 49 on the marathon shows. And also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. It's episode number 16. Enjoy my number 17 song by Committed Acappella Chorus. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 17.
All right. Brothers and sisters, we came to lift you up, to encourage you, to open up the Word of God and stop leaning on your own understanding. Come on, Committed. I need you.
Brother, have to stay in the fight.
Don't you give up.
Encourage my sister.
Oh, yeah.
God's gonna change your life. You must hold fast to His word. Your day is coming.
It ain't over.
So do not see the end.
You just getting started.
This is a new day.
When you learn to lean and trust
These
me.
are your best days.
This is.
It's the first day of the rest of the life. Won't be
Come in now. I need you to hear this. We got a verse.
ever felt like giving up? Ever felt like throwing in the towel? Well, you must keep moving. No, you cannot stop. Even though there are times when you can't see how. I came to encourage you, Lord. Trouble don't last always. No, it don't. Standing on the promises of a sovereign God. Your breakthrough is not too far away. Ooh, don't you ever give up. No. Be encouraged. Be encouraged, my sister. God's about to turn it all around. But you gotta hold back to His word. 'Cause your day is coming soon. Hold on. Breakthrough is right around the corner. It's a new day. These are your best days. These are your very best days. It's the first day of. That's right into your brand new.
Wait a minute. Listen. Now, don't let this pain and this suffering throw you for a loop. It's just God's way of touching you and getting your attention. When I was going through, I had to open up His Word and let Him lead. God. And I said to myself, I reckon that my suffering can't be compared to my glory. Said I reckon that my suffering can't be compared to my glory. Said I reckon that the pain that I'm going through right now really can't compare to His power. You will see through me. Can I get a witness? We've been praying for a night, but I'm let the joy come in the morning. Just don't be so. Just remember, y'all. He made this promise. He'll open up
Good day, family. It's your boy, George G, a.k.a. George G International, GGIG to the double E. You're listening to the phenomenal sounds of Acappella Gospel Music Blast, where the bass note bumps and the E note jumps and the sopranos and the altos and the tenors make you sway. Oh, yeah, it's a head knocker, baby, and a rockin' cheer rocker. Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Your host, Stevie B, spinning the voices that soothe the soul, flying at 30,000 feet, not missing a beat. Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
We'll be dedicating this feature to my dear sister and friend, the late Linda Dilly from Tulsa, Oklahoma. She was a member of my staff here at Stevie B's Media Production from 2016 to 2021, and she wrote all the questions for the artists that we interviewed on this radio show, and we just want to keep her memory alive on this radio broadcast.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
This week we are featuring George G from Chi-Town, Chicago, Illinois. He has a new single entitled it's one of my old 100s. I think this is an old classic. I had to listen to it a couple of times to even figure out what the song was. He did such a great job on that broadcast. And George G will be my special guest on next Friday night show. And this new single is Hold On, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to love this song. And this song also features Curtis Williamson from Nashville, Tennessee. Enjoy my Song of the Week.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. To God's unchanging hand, yeah. To God's unchanging hand, hey. The time is spent, the transitions, not on earth, unmoved can stand. Build your hopes on things eternal, and hold to God's unchanging hand. Trust in Him who will not leave you. Whatsoever years may bring, and if our earthly forsaken, still more closely to Him cling, and you just hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Build your hope on things eternal. That's a mighty long time. Covet not His world's vain riches, that's all rapidly decay. Seek again the heavenly treasures, they will never pass away. When your journey is completed, into God you have been true. Stand grand bright, the heart of glory. You're in rapture, so of you. If you just hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hey, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on to God. Oh, hey, 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 can you help me out right here? Let me tell you, I remember long time ago. But I remember the word the Lord said He would never leave me. No, my friend, I buried my 3 babies. Oh God, I didn't know what I was gonna do, but you showed me how to hold on. Lord, when I look around this world, so much trouble on every hand. Sometimes we just don't understand, but we gotta hold on and never let go of my Lord. We just gotta keep on and keep on. Hold on, yeah. Now let me end it like this. I just wanna tell you, hold on. Y'all hold on. Don't you never let go. I know He's gonna always be right there. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. Oh, God's unchanging hand.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. At 30,000 feet. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. She's a record, baby. It's Friday night, and the mood is right. Stevie B's on the radio. We're gonna pray tonight, and if you get too bad, call your friends to outwork the music. Come on and tune on in. Stevie B, I'm just singing Stevie B.
This your boy Lil Lou from Athens, Alabama at Diesel Records. Giving a shout out to my man Stevie B with the Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Every Friday night we get down just like this. Diesel Records, baby.
And if you get too bad, call your friends to outwork the music. Come on and tune on in.
Every Friday night
Stevie B's on the radio
with the Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Diesel Records, baby.
Stevie B's Funny Bones.
I do think that the USA is the most technologically advanced country. We've got clear audio and video from space to Earth, but for some reason, from inside McDonald's to out at your car, you can't understand a word they say, can you? Now, you're working, you get 30 minutes for lunch, you drive around, you're like, yeah, I'd like a hamburger, cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke, and you get... What are these, like, graduates from Charlie Brown's teacher's class, you know? Like, yeah, like a hamburger, cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke. Yeah, that's what I want. Because it doesn't matter how many times you ask, that's the response you get. Finally, you're just sick and tired of it. Like, what's the total for my order? And we all do the same thing. We pull out a 20, you know. Because we know this is going to cover the whole order. Now, I got sick and tired of this, and that's why now I keep this in the car with me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I drive around there like, sir, back at McDonald's, can I take your order, please?
Oh, yeah, how about I have this
We'll pay back there, that's right. I got this at the dollar store. You guys have a dollar store where you're from? Yeah, now they got the 99-cent store popping up in case you want to save an additional penny. I don't even understand that, but you work there, you get a 10% discount, nothing over 90 cents. The people that work there aren't too bright. I put 5 of these up on the counter, and the guy's like, oh, we need a price check, price check. Trying to help him out. I'm holding up 5 fingers. He's like, oh, hey. I'm like, no, it's $5.
Stevie B's Funny Bones.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
This is your captain speaking. I hope you're enjoying the flight tonight. I'm playing some of the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. We're flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast.
Dropping the beat. Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 16.
Holding down my 16th slot for 73 weeks is Tiffany Malone from Athens, Alabama. Her single, Let Nothing Turn Me Around. Now, this is from her 2011 album, Reasons Why. We did an exclusive interview with Tiffany on this broadcast, episode number 7. Enjoy my number 16 song by Tiffany Malone. We got Stevie B on the 1 and 2.
Number 16.
There's a story of an old sister who would come to church every Sunday. It was pain aching in her body. She would struggle from the back of the church all the way to the front pew, sometimes with tears streaming from her eyes. And one day, one of those young sisters got beside her sister, and she told that old sister, "Sister, if you're in so much pain, why don't you just turn around and just stay home sometime?" That old sister just held her Bible close and said these words:
"As I read the stories of old, and I look at old man Job, he lost everything that he had in just one day. Now can't you see him as he spoke with his wife when she said, you ought to curse your God and die? I can imagine with tears in his eyes, I can hear Job say, I won't let turn me around. Though he slay me, I'm still gonna trust the Lord. No sickness, no sorrow, no pain. See, this is what I've learned. You see, when times in life get hard, that's when you wanna fall down and worship God. So I won't let nothing.
She told us, she said, before I take it back, I'll add more.
What about those Hebrew boys? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. When the king said, better bow down before that image that day. Well, those boys were scared of the fire. Hey, they looked the king dead in their eyes. With no fear in their hearts, I can hear them say, I won't let nothing, no, turn me
turning up.
I'm gonna keep moving, and I'll never turn around. I'm determined, I've got a made up mind, I'm gonna get my crown. She told her, she said, I won't let nothing, no. I won't let nothing get aching in my body. You make me think about Jesus. Hey, how they whipped him all night long. As he marched up out of hill, I can't imagine. Can't you hear his mother calling? But I hear him say, I can't stop, I can't quit. I said I gotta keep moving, can't gonna fall. Listen here, sister. You see, he took the pain from me. The least I can do is take a little pain from him. I ain't gonna let it turn me around. Won't let it stop me now.
I'm Lavinas Carter, and I sing with Truly Blessed out of Atlanta, Georgia. You are listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acappella Gospel Music. Number 15.
Holding down my 15th slot for 73 weeks is the Mario Brothers from Jacksonville, Florida. This single, Pick Me Up, and also got a remix. You're going to love that remix from their 2015 album, The Mario Brothers. Now, we did an exclusive interview with Mario McKinnon on this broadcast, episode 175. Enjoy my number 15 song by the Mario Brothers. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 15.
Lord, you picked me up when I was down. Lord, you planted my feet on solid ground. Lord, I once was blind, but now I see. Oh, Lord, dear Lord, look down on me. Lord, you picked me up when I was down. Lord, you planted my feet on solid ground. But now I see, Lord, dear Lord, look down on me.
The Bible says in 1 Peter 2 and verse 9, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye may show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness and into his marvelous light.
Loving Savior, Almighty God, look down on me, Lord, when times get hard.
Show me the way, show me your power. You seem to pick me up in my darkest hour.
This is my prayer, this is my plea. When I'm struggling, you comfort me.
I know you will deliver right on time, 'cause you picked me up, Lord, when I was down. Yeah, pick me up when I was down. I was down, Lord, you planted my feet on solid ground. Lord, I once was blind, but now thank God that I can see. Lord, dear Lord, look down on me. Blessings you have shown to us, even when we don't deserve them, Lord, you never give up.
Though it gets hard sometimes down in this bed, when I read your word, I know you're always there.
Send me a blessing, send me a sign. When the storms are raging, Lord, I know I'm on your mind.
I know
up when I was down, and you planted my feet, Lord. Oh, thank you, Lord. I was in darkness, but you showed me the light. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Oh, yeah.
Lord, you pick me
like nobody else could. When God's on my side, everything is all good. Life's kind of hard from the things that I've seen, but Lord have mercy, glad we on the same team. You picked me up, God, when no one was around. Through it all, Lord, you never let me down. Just wanting to thank you and have to praise you. So much to say to you, my life I pay to you. No one can match it. Your love is a classic. I need your passion, what I want, I just ask it. You bless my heart, I don't know where to start. Only God in heaven, He can bring us this far. Yeah, life is full of heartache and pain, and He came in my life and things ain't never been the same. So I look in the sky, I look and see my King. I know He in heaven, He looking down on me.
Pick me up when I was down. Lord, you planted my feet on solid ground. Lord, I once was blind, but thank God that I can see. Yeah. See, the lightning was flashing, I heard the thunder roll, but Jesus came and He spoke to my soul. Now as I'm walking through my valley, the Lord is watching over me, and I'll take Him everywhere that I go, 'cause His peace is everlasting.
How can I be happy when my life seems upside down? Well, let me tell you about a man named Jesus. He's the true joy that I found. There are times I get weary, but it's the Lord who strengthens me. So I just put my trust and faith in Him, and every time He's there for me. Every time you were there for me, when it on solid, on the rock is solid. Once was blind, but now I see. Dear Lord, looking back over my life, I see how you bless me. Long night when I cry, my joy in sorrow, my hope for tomorrow. Speak peace when storms blow. He's my everything. Yeah, I was sinking so deep in sin, till my Savior came and He reached way within. There's a friend that I know that'll never let me go, and the love that He's shown is the best that I know. When times get rough, He lifts me up. The Lord will pick me up. The Lord will pick me up. You pick me up. Thanks, Steve. When I was down.
Hey, this is Dwayne Pugh from Dallas, Texas, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. It's your favorite DJ, Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 14.
Holding down my 14th slot for 73 weeks is One Hope in Christ out of Louisville, Kentucky. Their title track, Make a Way, from their 2018 album, Make a Way. And we debuted that album here on this broadcast, episode number 72. Also did an exclusive interview with one of the vocalists of that group, Eric Gaddison, from, that was episode 238. And 238 A and B, because I had to do publish two separate episodes because of the technical difficulty I was having on that show. So that's what you'll see. And I also did a recorded version when I debuted the album here on this broadcast, episode number 7, on my recorded version shows. Nice album if you hadn't had a chance to hear this group, One Hope in Christ. And they're also one of the 2018 recipients for the New Artist of the Year for the NACAMA Awards. I think you'll really enjoy what you're hearing from this group, One Hope in Christ. Enjoy my number 14 song by One Hope in Christ. You guys, Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 14.
Obstacle after obstacle seems to happen in spectacular fashion. I'm grasping for a grip that my faith won't slip as I travel on this spiritual road trip. Up and down I go, where I stop nobody knows, but God, He holds the future, whole wide world in His hands. My plans are not His plans, yeah. He will make a way out of no way. He's the same today as yesterday. The reason I'm happy, I know that you're with me today. God, yes, Lord, I need you. I know that you can make a way, make a way.
What He has prepared for me, great joy or even challenges. I have no need to stress. God controls everything and supplies my every need. Simple words restore life and peace when God Almighty speaks. Something He'll make way out of no way. If He did it before, I know He'll surely do it again right now today. Do you remember who He is? The Creator of the universe. I know that you can make a way. For your children. Everything goes wrong. If you dig Lord God, I need you to get down on your knees. Call on Him. Here's your witness home. Yes, He does. But I get one quick. In the times of trouble, you got to believe. I need
What's going on, everybody? This is Mario McKinnon coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Y'all keep listening.
For everything He's done, I got to praise the Lord. Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 13.
Holding down my 13th slot for 73 weeks is Dwayne Pugh and Brad MacArthur, both from Dallas, Texas. Their new single, God's Meets, from their 2019 album, Life in Music. And we debuted that album here on this broadcast, episode 177. Also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That was episode number 37. Enjoy my number 13 song by Dwayne Pugh and Brad MacArthur. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 13.
I remember Sunday morning, Daddy would turn on the radio, saying I could see the house changing, rearranging, yeah, things shifted. I felt the fun through the crowds of joy, oh yeah. Much better when that music played. I felt it down deep in my soul, the kind of music that cannot be ignored. No, this music, I choose it, 'cause it keeps me going on. because this music gave us consciousness, yeah. Penetrate down to the core. This word we sing about is sharper than any two-edged sword. And I love the way it beats my soul. The kind of music that cannot be ignored, no. This music, I choose it, 'cause it keeps me going on. Every day the world keep on changing. Hey. God music, yeah, for the soul, soul sustaining. This music, I choose God music. Genre can pick you up from under each life circumstance, let you know you still have a chance. Yeah. All right, good.
What's up, everybody? This is Bruce. This is DeMario.
This is Cranston.
This is Tori.
And this is Jordan.
We are Rain.
And you're listening to
Stevie B.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Number 12.
Going down the number 12 slot for 73 weeks is Genesis Archer from Jacksonville, Florida. Her single Higher Ground, her 2012 album, I'm a Soldier. And we did an exclusive interview with Genesis. She's been on the show a couple of times, episode number 20 and also episode 198. Now, Genesis was the 2019 recipient for the Acappella Music Artist Award, Female Artist of the Year. She was also the 2016 recipient for the NACAMA Best Female Vocalist and the 2014 NACAMA Artist of the Year. So very well accomplished vocalist. Enjoy my number 12 song by Genesis Archer. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 12.
You cannot shake the faith I'm moving.
Striving harder just to make it to heaven. You may try to discourage me with scandalous ways. Oh yeah, but you can start me on the solid rock of sin. I'm gonna keep on working, Lord, for your kingdom. 'Cause in the end I wanna be where you are. So I gotta keep working, I got to keep moving, I got to keep going every day. In the end, I wanna be with you. I'm going high. You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving higher, 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 higher. I'm moving higher, higher. You cannot nobody can hold me down, no, no. 'Cause in the end, I'm gonna be with you. I'm going high.
Not moving, me not going nowhere. You said which I was made, so you won't delay me. I keep on praising the praise to keep at peace. No politics in me, the mountain top is what I'm seeking. So stop grabbing at me enemies, get out of my way. Christ, I need your grace, our heart has won't behave, and so I keep moving.
I keep on lifting you higher. I keep on loving you higher. I keep on praising you higher.
So I keep moving.
I tell the world about your love. I tell the world about your grace. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
and so I keep moving.
I'm moving higher. I gotta go higher in you. I wanna go higher. I just gotta go higher in you. I love you, Lord. Can't you see me? I'm going higher. Please help me. Higher, higher. I'm going higher, higher. I wanna go higher, higher. I'm going higher, moving higher.
This is your dude, West Coast Black, a.k.a. Uncle Black from the West Coast Boys, representing California. Sitting in the lab, the Sweatbox, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 11.
Rolling down my number 11 slot for 73 weeks is Ray Mack from Jacksonville, Florida. He has a new single entitled Thank God. And this song features Emma Baldwin from Greensboro, North Carolina. She's also a member of Ray Mack in the group Testament Acappella Ensemble. And this single is from his 2019 EP entitled Rich. And we debuted that EP on this broadcast, 146. Enjoy my number 11 song by Ray Mack. You guys, Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 11.
One time for my G-O-D. One time for my G-O-D. Yeah. One time for my G-O-D. One time for my G-O-D.
So many blessings, so many times that we take you for granted. You gave strength to the weary and power to the weak. And though we are not perfect, your favor doesn't cease. No, through the fire and through the rain, you loosed all the shackles, you broke every chain. You are a sovereign God, I'm indebted to you, forever lift up your name. I'm not afraid because my Lord will never fail. Whatever weapon formed, God will prevail. If you ever wonder how my God is so blind, these are the reasons why. To die on the cross, yeah. We would not be lost, and then we will thank God for that. Hard times, no stress, and it's a lesson. I got Jesus, so I keep pressing, yeah. I don't worry about my enemies, because all my haters, all my elevators. Thank God for that. Remember where your help comes from. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Thank God for that.
Over and over, I'm in awe of your power, Lord. Your ways are so amazing. I'll forever be indebted to the way that you love me, Lord, and I'll forever praise your name. I don't know why you love me, but I am forever grateful for the time that you have made a way, you cover me. I know it's by your grace and by your favor I have victory. And now today I'm stronger because you touched me. If you ever really wonder why I'm fly, here are the reasons why.
It's just a play on the cross, so we would not be lost. And now we are hard times, no stress in the lesson. I got Jesus, so I keep pressing. I don't worry about my enemies because I'm a hater, I'm a elevator.
Remember where your help comes from, and I will.
It's just a play on the cross, so we would not be lost. And now we will. Hard times, no stressing, it's a lesson. I got Jesus, so I keep pressing. I don't worry about my enemies because all my haters are my elevators. They got it. They got it. They got it. They got it. Oh.
You ain't easy.
Hello out there. This is Janice Emerson, Nashville, Tennessee, former directress of Praise Unlimited. If you want to hear the latest and you want to hear the greatest, keep your station locked in to Stevie B.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acappella Gospel Music. Number 10.
Rolling down my number 10 slot for 73 weeks is Revelation out of Orlando, Florida. Their single Gethsemane from their 2016 album From the Heart. You're going to love this song. Enjoy my number 10 song. You guys, Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 10.
What wondrous love I see, freely shown for you and me, by the one who did atone. You see, just to show his matchless grace, Jesus came down here and he took my place. Can't you see him as he's praying in the garden all alone? Hey, just for me. Oh, what love. Wait right here, he told us three. I need you to stay right here and watch for me. But they heard no big sermon. Can you believe those three disciples slept? While my loving Savior, he cried, he wept. Oh, Father, but if it's your will, you know that I'll do it. I'm ready now. Then he went a little further. Then they led him up the hill, hung him high, stretched him wide. Father, not my will but thine. I can hear him cry in the garden. Oh, what love, oh, my love. His love took my place. Yeah. Lord, thank you, Jesus. Hey, for me, in the garden, thank you for your love. Lord, you never fail in love. Thank you. In Gethsemane alone. In the garden, all you paid to love, all the love you gave, it was shown. In Gethsemane alone. Thank you for your love. Lord, you never fail in love. Thank you. In Gethsemane alone.
and love, everyone. This is your girl, Genesis Archer from Jacksonville, Florida, and you're listening in to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Taking you back to the old school. Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 9.
Well, my number 9 slot for 73 weeks is Daryl Barnett out of Los Angeles, California. His new single, Why, from his 2018 album, Way to Go. And he was the recipient for the 2018 NACAMA Song of the Year for this single. And also debuted that album here on this broadcast, episode number 61. And also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 8. And Daryl was also a former member of the acapella group New Image out of Nashville, Tennessee, and now he's a active member now of the group Straight Company from Louisville, Kentucky. Enjoy my number 9 song by Daryl Barnett. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Number 9.
I used to know you, but don't call like you used to. If you still love me, can I give me a chance just to say how I feel? It may hurt you, but what I'm seeing is real. I love to see children play. I've got the pressure. There's a new pill I saw today. I'm hypocritical. Nothing is wrong. Take a picture and just smile, but it's coming after a while. Holding me down, sisters dying of age. I know my man don't sleep around. Don't be stupid, we all gonna die. And since you only live once, you do you go ahead and live your life. My pastor is on TV, but are we building people? Bound for divorce, we're wasting money. Tell me, why should I save? Let me have my worldly things. God said He'll supply my needs. That ain't what it means. Back home. It seems like it's gone. Tell me when our change is gonna come.
This is Troy Marables of Made New Acappella in Louisville, Kentucky, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Been a long time. Been a long time. I see Mary. I see Martha.
Number 8.
Holding down my number 8 slot for 73 weeks is Anthony Carter and Chris Hardin, both from Chicago, Illinois, Chi-Town. Their new single, Daily Bread. You're going to love this song. Enjoy my number 8 song, Anthony Carter and Greg Hardin. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Number 8.
This time, the storm, well, it brought me down to my knees, and I pray, Father, please have mercy, Lord, 'cause I'm almost dead. And every morning when I would rise, I did not think I could face another day. But I made it because you fed me my daily bread. Yeah, Lord. See, when I needed faith, God had fed me my daily bread. Lord, just enough to make it through the day. I needed courage, God had fed me my daily bread. Make it, Lord, I pray. And the first day I made, and Lord, the second day see, when I needed help, I got down on my knees and prayed, and He lifted me. He set my feet upon the rock. He gave me new direction. Thank God I made it. And every morning I pray, Lord, please make a way. Lord, please make a way. And Father, give us this day our daily bread. Oh, I know for certain, as sure as you're gonna have problems that make you call on the phone. And when you're called, just remember, Lord, what Jesus said. Don't pray for tomorrow, 'cause it may never come. Don't worry about the next day, 'cause all you've got is this one. Oh, when you call, you gotta ask Him for your. And when you need strength, God will give you your. Lord, enough to make it through the day. When you need courage, God will give you your daily bread. I believe just enough to make it, Lord. I pray, and I guarantee that you'll make it. Just put your trust in Him. Put your hand in God's hand, and I know you'll make it. Just believe in His way. You got to trust in Him, and I'm a witness to it. My Lord will bring you out every morning. Every morning I pray. Lord, please make a way. But you gotta stay in prayer daily for strength, for courage, and get up. That's the key. You gotta get up and put your head in his, and then you'll make. You'll see the fruit from your labor. No weapon formed against you could touch God's awesome faith. He'll lead you step by step to the trouble zone, through the good and the bad of you, until it brings you home. Whoa, yeah. Every morning I pray. I'm gonna pray every day for the Lord to make a way for me.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Good day, family. It's your boy George G, a.k.a. George G International, GGIG to the double E. You're listening to the phenomenal sounds of Acappella Gospel Music Blast, where the bass note bumps and the E note jumps and the sopranos and the altos and the tenors make you sway. Oh, yeah, it's a head knocker, baby, and a rockin' cheer rocker. Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Your host, Stevie B, spinning the voices that soothe the soul, flying at 30,000 feet, not missing a beat. Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Stevie B's Song of the Week.
We'll be dedicating this feature to my dear sister and friend, the late Linda Dilly from Tulsa, Oklahoma. She was a member of my staff here at Stevie B's Media Production from the year 2016 to June of 2021. She wrote all the questions for the artists that we interviewed here on this radio show, and we want to keep her memory alive on this radio broadcast.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
This week we are featuring George G from Chicago, Illinois, Chi-Town. This new single is a remake of an old classic, and I call these my old 100s from his catalog of music. And we are just going to open up that floodgates for George G's music here on the Blast here on a Friday night. He's going to be my special guest here on next Friday night show on May the 27th. And this new single is called Hold On, and this song features Curtis Williamson from Nashville, Tennessee. Enjoy my Song of the Week.
Stevie B's Song of the Week.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on to God's unchanging hand, yeah, to God's unchanging hand. Hey, the time is the transitions, not on earth, unmoved and stand. Build your hopes on things eternal, and hold to God's unchanging hand. Trust in Him who will not leave you. Whatsoever His may bring, and if our earthly friends forsaken, still more closely to Him cling, and you just hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, build your hope on things eternal. That's a mighty long time. Covet not His world's vain riches, that's all rapidly decay. Seek again the heavenly treasures, they
pass away. When your journey is completed, into God you have been true. Stand bright all the glory. You're in righteous overview. If you just hold on. Just ain't know what I was gonna do, but I remember the word the Lord said He would never leave me. No, then I buried my 3 babies. Oh God, I didn't know what I was gonna do, but You showed me how to hold on. Lord, when I look around this world, so much trouble on every hand. Sometimes we just don't understand, but we gotta hold on and never let go of my Lord. We just gotta keep on and keep on. Now let me end it like this. I just wanna tell you, hold on. Don't you never let go. I know He's gonna always be right there. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. Oh, God's unchanging hand.
Stevie B's Song of the Week. You're in the mix with Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 7.
Holding down my 7th slot for 73 weeks is Shady Chorus out of Houston, Texas. Their new single, Sounds of Love, from the 2020 EP Surrounded by Love, featuring Frank Melton III, formerly of the Melody Airs. Enjoy my number 7 song by Shady Acre Chorus. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Number 7.
What does love look like? What does love sound like? What do you see? What do you hear? Does it look like rain? Like wind from up above, blowing strong? Like to be falling, like to be moving.
Shelley from Fresno, California, and I'm listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast. Ooh.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. I'm just hanging with Stevie B. At 30,000 feet. I'm just hanging with Stevie B.
This your boy Lil Lou from Athens, Alabama at Diesel Records. Giving a shout out to my man Stevie B with the Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Every Friday night we get down just like this. Diesel Records, baby. Friday night on the radio with the Acappella Gospel Music Blast. These are records, baby.
Stevie B's Funny Bones.
People think I play basketball because I'm 6'4", so I was going to say, hey, you're pretty tall. Play basketball? No. You're pretty tall. I don't play, though. Why? You're pretty tall. Well, you're pretty short. You ride a horse? I don't like assumptions. Like whenever I'm in a grocery store, somebody might come up to me, excuse me, sir, could you get that can off the top shelf for me? No. Why don't you eat what's on the second shelf? This is my stuff. That's your stuff. One problem with school.
Stevie B's Funny Bones.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I hope you're enjoying the flight tonight on the Blast. I'm playing some of the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. We're flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast.
Number 6.
Pulling down my number 6 slot for 15 weeks is Monte Cuba from Houston, Texas. He has a new single entitled Through the Storm from his 2020 album Learning. We debuted that album here on this broadcast. Also did an exclusive interview on this broadcast, episode 176 and episode 190. Enjoy my number 6 song by Monte Cuba. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 6.
Through the storms, I'll stand. There will be sorrow, there will be pain. Count it all joy through the rain. You don't have to worry, you don't have to cry. Jesus will help you through the storms. It's 2 in the morning when you get that call. A loved one is hurting, not good at all. You ask yourself, what you gonna do? Trust in Jesus, He will help you. He will pull you through. There will be sorrow, there will be pain. Count it all joy through the rain. You don't have to worry, you don't have to cry. Jesus will help you through the storms. We all go through ups and downs. Sometimes you smile, sometimes you frown. But we can look forward to better days, because our Father, He has said, troubles won't last always. There will be sorrow, there will be pain. Just a little count it all joy. You gotta count it all joy. The rain. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. Jesus will help you through the storms. Sometimes it hurts so bad. Oh, it hurts so bad. Give 'em all the love you have. All the loving you have. Never seems to be enough. Never enough. Heaven's gates gonna open. We're gonna make it. God's gonna answer your prayer. God is gonna answer your
Bree, and you are listening to Stevie B, the master blaster of Acappella Gospel Music.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Spinning on the ones and twos, it's Stevie B, the blaster master of Acappella Gospel Music. Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acappella Gospel Music. Number 5.
Well, now my number 5 slot for 15 weeks is Called by God. I like saying that. Called by God, Acappella ensemble out of Nashville, Tennessee. They have a single, Yes, is on the way. This song features Dwayne Pugh from Dallas, Texas. You're going to love this song. And we debuted this album, 2019 album, For His Purpose, episode 134. I also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 32. Enjoy my number 5 song by Called by God. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 5.
It's on the way, yeah. It's on the way, yeah. Your promises are yea and amen. I said all that I am, your promises are yea and amen. I said all that I am, yeah, all that I am, yeah. Promises. All that I am. Holy Spirit, please intercede. I will release you, speak what is best for me. Whatever you say, it shall come to pass. That's why I'll learn to trust you more. Oh, limitless God, limitless power, your only desire is to see me go higher.
This your girl, Tony Washington from Journey Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 4.
Going down my number 4 slot for 15 weeks is Vision from Houston, Texas. Their single, Beautiful. I just love this song. Now, this group, Vision, was the 2018 recipient for the NACAMA Contemporary Artist of the Year. Enjoy my number 4 song by Vision. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Number 4.
Each morning is a gift. Do your best to make the most of it. Maybe a smile or a kind deed, helping someone who is in need. Can you imagine what we could do if you help me and I help you too? It would be like water to a thirsty soul, and every day we'd make beautiful. Whoa. We won't stop loving God. He's got so much love for us. So we adore you. Yeah, yeah. And Lord, we know you make us beautiful. We won't stop loving God. Oh, yeah. So we adore you. So why would you delay? Don't wait till tomorrow, love today. Somebody needs to know that you care. Help someone know that God is there. 'Cause when we treat each other right, that's how the world sees the light of Christ. It's like water to a thirsty soul. You make the world around you beautiful. Whoa. Yeah. We want so much love. Lord, we adore you. Nobody. You make us beautiful. Say we won't stop loving God. Oh, so much love. We adore you. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You make all things new. Just one touch from you. Oh, and we won't stop. We won't stop loving God. We adore you. Nobody before you. Hey, hey.
Crystal Stevenson from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Hey, this is Amber Baldwin from Greensboro, North Carolina.
This is Dodge Burnett coming from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hey, this is Teray Mack out of Jacksonville, Florida, representing Duval. We are the one and only Testament Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
With you is where I wanna be. Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Number 3.
Holding down my number 3 slot for 15 weeks is the Soul Influence out of Houston, Texas. Their single, That's All I Think About, from their 2007 album, You Gotta Believe. And we did an exclusive interview with 2 of the original members of that group, Marcus Bonham and Monte Cuba, both from Houston, Texas. That's episode 176. Enjoy my number 15 song by the Soul Influence. You guys, Stevie B on the ones and
number 3.
Mama told me years ago, seek Jesus and don't let go. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm striving with all my might, avoid evil and just be right. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. Here and now, still true to the gospel now. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. Every day I've been sunshine. Gotta get a little rain sometime. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. Gotta let that mind be in me. Trusting Him, keep setting me free. My friends don't understand the quiet life of a Christian, but it's God I think about. It's God I'm thinking about. They can't wrap their minds around why it's now when the whole world frowns. It's good I think about. It's good I think about. I've searched the whole world over. Ain't nothing like knowing Jehovah God. That's all I think about. Oh, yeah. That's all I'm thinking about. Gotta let that mind be in me. Trusting Him, keep setting me free. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. Gotta let that mind be in me. Trusting Him, keep setting me free. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. I'm determined yet to think about you. That's what I'm about to do. I do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Do it and no way, no how that I would be leaving. Like it's just you and me. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to Him. Heart and soul, all I got to know, I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know, I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know, I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know, I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know, I belong to him.
Hey, this is Tony Carter from the Chicagoland area, and if you are looking for God to give you a song to sing like Jesus, then you tuned into the right place. You're listening to Stevie B on the Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Dropping the beat. Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music. Number 2.
Holding down my number 2 slot for 15 weeks is one of my power groups, Straight Company from Louisville, Kentucky. Their new single, I just love this song entitled Dreamers from their 2020 album AMG. Amazing, magnificent, God Lead. We debuted that album here on this broadcast, episode 181. Now, this is a 2 CD box set with 21 tracks. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 21 tracks. It took them 10 years to produce this album, and some of the members that was of Straight Company that was on the show with me when we debuted that album was Jay Walk, the Rose, Gunsmithy, Annie Sage, and D-Blow. Enjoy my number 2 song by Straight Company. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Number 2.
The best Jamaican accent you ever heard in your life.
There's so many things going on in this world today. So many things that are going on. Most of them good, but we have a lot of bad. So we have to help each other out. If we don't help each other out, how are we going to make the world a better place? So that's what I'm telling to you right now. Let's make everything better for you. Better for me, better for the whole world. All right?
Yeah, man. The Straight Nation. We can hear it, man.
These are the people that need the godly man, the godly woman, the godly child.
Kingston, Montego Bay, move it, put on the county, what's your race?
We want to love.
Negro, Mandeville, here we go. It's time for a new beginning, a new song. Whole world can sing, a spirit so overwhelming, extending our hands to the street. We got to reach them, yeah. Make a dream come true for someone. Many people less fortunate than you and me. Let's help make the dream come true. It's time that we do it better. More love from each other, whatever it takes. Let's God in me, busting out yours. Every voice would come together and shout. Less fortunate than you and me. Stop the suffering and the agony and the bickering and the misery and heresies. Everything's up to you and it's up to me. You dreamers, dreamers. Hey, but you say it's in the name of the Lord. God. No. Heaven is full of compassion. Great is
It's all one blood, man. One love. We know better than that.
Hi, my name is Vonda Waller from the Columbus, Georgia area. You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, according to the clock on the wall, it's time for me to bring this big iron bird on down to the ground. I need to bring it on down. I need to bring it on down. All right, this is the part of the show where I have to say goodnight. I got to go. I really enjoy playing these inspirational songs and tickling your funny bone. I'd like to thank my listeners for riding with me on the blast tonight. Now, those of you who are following this broadcast tonight through the Blog Talk Radio website, I was just made aware of. I was watching the website myself tonight, and once the show hits the 11 o'clock hour, the show actually ends on Blog Talk Radio on the website. And if you connected to the show through the, if you called into the show, I think that's the only way that the show will not end. If you actually call into the show, you're connected to the show. So you'll still hear me once 11 o'clock passes, okay? So I would encourage you to do that if you want to hear the entire show. Or just wait till I publish these shows through the various musical platforms, and you can go listen. It'll take me about 15 minutes after I go off the air, and you can pick these shows up on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube, just to name a few. So they're there, and you'll be able to hear the show in its entirety, okay? So that's what we got going on. Ladies and gentlemen, now what am I supposed to be saying right now? Let me play a jingle first to get my thoughts together.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
All right, now I got my thoughts together. You cannot deny what you're on the blast on a Friday night. I'm playing some of the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. But I want to thank most of all the God of heaven, through our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, for allowing me the privilege, and it is indeed a privilege, baby, to spend this time with you on a Friday night. So until we meet again, may God continue to bless your lives. It may bless you real, real good. You've been listening to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Let me hit you with 3 pieces before I get up out of here. Peace, peace, peace. And I'll see you, Lord say so, on the other side. My number one song. What's going to be my number one song?
Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acapella Gospel Music. Number 1.
Holding down my number one slot for 15 weeks is LaChance from the Bay Area of San Francisco, California. Her single, In Reverse. I just love this song from her 2018 album, LaChance Acapella. And this song was produced by Cornell Clark from Cornell Clark from Pasadena, California. He made that clear to me on this broadcast last week. He was on that last week's show. He's from Pasadena, California. Enjoy my number one song by LaChance. Good night, everybody. I'm Stevie B, and I'm out.
Number 1.
All these things I've been believing, all the promises that were made to me, they now seem like they make believe. I don't believe it. Now I'm feeling lost in the wilderness, out in the woods, feeling misunderstood. everything would be okay if I stay faithful, say my prayers and then commit my heart to trusting you. I thought if I ordered my steps in your way, I'd be protected. You never put more on me than I can bear. Now nothing's making sense to me. I'm confronted by reality. Did you lie to me, or is there something I'm not understanding? I'm going in reverse. Oh Lord, I'm losing my space and my space and my mind and my mind. Feels like I'm running out of time. Does this confusion really mean that you don't care? I can't feel you, does it mean that you're not there? I'm going in reverse. I'm losing my patience, going out of my mind. Feel like I'm running. I'm going in reverse. I'm reaching out. I need you, Lord. I need you more than I've ever needed you before. And I know you can heal me. I need you to help me. Help me to move forward. Help me to see you. Help me to reach for you. Show me how to trust you. I need a new perspective. I need direction. I need your protection.
Stevie B's Top 20 Countdown Show. Acappella Gospel Music.
Oh, Stevie B, gospel plan. Oh, Stevie B, gospel plan. Oh, Stevie B, gospel plan. Gospel plan.
You've been listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast, episode 261.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.